I don't think, I mean, I'm going to say this because you said Instagram before we started, but like personally, I don't know anybody that, and I used to have like a larger Instagram following when I worked at Disney, but I don't know anybody that would come from my Instagram to my Twitch. Not once have I had somebody be like, I follow you on Instagram and I wanted to see what you're doing on Twitch. Nobody. That those people don't live there.
It's really hard to get people to go elsewhere because you can't put links in your pictures. Like, and for your story, you have to have 10K follows for people to swipe to go to your stream. So like,
it's just so different. Right. And I feel like the audience is different almost. Like for me personally, like my audience. So I weirdly had like a weird following on Instagram when I worked at Disney because I was like a princess there, but I was also gay, and so that was like a weird niche. People were like, oh nice, a weird princess for me to follow, but also she's engaged to a lady, like, so it was like a super weird niche people were really interested in following, and I had like over 10,000 followers or something there, and it got so dramatic with like a breakup that I was like, I'm gonna delete it all. And then like becoming a streamer later on, I was like, frick, that's a lot of engagement I just lost. But like personally, I was like, I don't think they would have come. Like people from that world that I was involved in from Disney, they don't understand. Like they still will message me, like my ex coworkers, and be like, I don't know what you're doing over there, but you look like you're having a good time. Like it just happened. Like when I got featured for like my partner video on the Twitch video, the Twitch compilation, I had so many of like my ex coworkers comment on that and be like, you're doing amazing.
Oh, that's so
Keep
cute.
doing
That's wonderful.
They would DM me and be like, I don't really know what you're doing, but I'm proud of you. But have any of those people ever come to Twitch? No.
Yeah.
Never. Not once. So it's like it's a nice support team, I guess. And I'm sure if you have like enough,
which is valuable, but
Instagram, that it does make a difference.
Yeah.
But realistically, especially like with the hashtags, I feel like everybody's just like following each other. Like it's like a weird people following each other for Twitch interaction, but nobody ever goes to Twitch. I'm not gonna follow
I don't get Instagram either. Like I feel like I gain followers when I don't post pictures, and when I do I lose followers, and I'm like, well, what, like the content's the same. Like you can look at my Instagram, it's like my face is once a week. Like what? Why are you unfollowing now? Like what? What is nothing?
There's the occasional booker, and otherwise it's like it's your face outdoors, it's your face on a couch, it's like, your face with the shirt.
It's your dog's face on a couch. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the only useful tool for Instagram is that like stories are so nice, because for me, like people really like to see like lifestyle stuff that I do. So like, and I never want to like, can you imagine like a tweet thread of like 5 to 10 videos that are 6 seconds long of me making a dumb face? It's stupid. Nobody wants to see that. So like, it's useful for me to redirect and be like, hey, if you want to see what I'm doing at Disney, or like if you want to see what I'm doing like on a road trip, like go watch my Instagram story, because I'm not on Twitter.
If Twitter ever got stories, I would just literally delete Instagram. Like there's no point. Like that's all I use. Like what I like post on my Instagram story, I just like put a face mask on and then spilled wine in it. Like, hi everybody, look, this is what I'm doing right now. Like if I posted a whole tweet on Twitter, it would tank because nobody cares.
Right.
My Instagram story.
Yeah, no, Instagram stories are great for like getting that personal touch with your viewers, right?
Yeah.
Like
you're like they're involved in your day.
Right.
Okay,
like behind the scenes.
So does that imply that Instagram stories are effectively for the people who already care?
Yes. 100%.
So it's in service to the people that presumably you also care about, who care about you existing stuff. So sort of like one of the things that always comes back in my mind for a long time, I was like, oh, I need to push on new games, bring new people in. But then obviously you have an issue with retention because you have to be doing something else to keep those same people there. But alternatively, I've seen so many people who just play whatever they want. We talk about this pretty frequently, and they've always got the same viewership. Well, it's because those same people are consistently like, I'm here for any number of things. And there are things that are in service to an existing community, not needing to bring new people in. So when we're talking about Instagram in this way, is that really the focus that we're describing? Is that maintenance of the relationship with existing people?
Oh,
it's like it's more of a window in for people who already like actually care enough about you to even check it, you know?
Interesting.
Yeah. It's where you get people that care too much about your
Yeah.
That was just personally because recently somebody like DM'd my partner or me. My partner was like, your girlfriend.
I remember that.
Yeah.
But that's the weird personalization of Instagram coming in, because people are like so involved. And like personally, when I go to Instagram, I only watch people's stories because I'm like, what are you doing today? Like, you're my friends. Like, it shows you like who you've most watched recently. Like, what are they up to? Thing. So like that's like you think that you're like peeking behind the curtain, but like you're not like watching me wash my face 8 times a day.
Right.
Yeah. It's also like really nice for like when you travel, right? It's like an informal vlog that you don't have to have fancy equipment for.
Edit. Yep.
Yeah, you keep your viewers in touch when you're behind the scenes.
Do you think it necessarily matters to like spice up the images themselves? I mean, not necessarily images, but images, videos, whatever, like, slapping on some text, polls, emojis and stuff onto.
I don't know. I just do whatever I want. Like, if
okay. Yeah. I mean, because it seems like it's got to be personal. However it is that you do stuff is how you should do stuff there.
Yeah. I'm not like thinking like, will my poll get engagement? I'm normally like, should I dye my hair?
Right.
Don't lie to me. Like
it's the thing that you want to do first and then posting it afterward, as opposed to thinking about a post you want to make and what should it entail and have and how do I structure it.
That's why I hate Instagram. The actual posts take so much effort. Like, is it just a selfie with a bit of editing? Yes. Does it still take 10 times more energy from me than editing a whole video for Twitter and putting it up? Yes. Yeah. And I feel like Instagram stories.
What do you want, square photo monster? What do I need?
I know the square.
What do I feed you?
What do I feed